قلنا لكم الوعد وصدقنا بما وعدنا.
What just happened in Syria and what was Israel's involvement? Let me break it down. On July 12, violence erupted in southern Syria's Druze majority city of Suwaida. A Druze merchant was attacked, possibly abducted, by Bedouin gunmen on the road to Damascus. That sparked a week of tit-for-tat violence between Druze and Bedouins. But it escalated fast because Syrian government forces joined in, and not to make peace. Backed by foreign fighters, they carried out atrocities, rapes, executions, the murder of civilians, including Christians, and humiliation tactics like shaving Druze men's moustaches. At least 1,100 people were killed. Almost 200 of them were executed in the streets. The city's hospital was besieged and had no water or electricity. Bodies lined the corridors. Druze families were trapped inside their homes with government and Bedouin snipers killing those who stepped outside. So why did Israel get involved? Well, because Israel shares a deep historic bond with the Druze. Israel is home to around 140,000 Druze citizens. They serve in the Israeli army and are seen as brothers in arms. When the Druze in Syria came under threat, both Israeli and Syrian Druze leaders called for help. Israel responded swiftly. Airstrikes hit Syrian tanks and regime positions to stop the assault. When Syrian forces kept attacking, Israel even struck the Ministry of Defense in Damascus. Despite US pressure to stand down, Israel continued its operations until Syrian forces finally agreed to withdraw. A fragile ceasefire brokered by the United States has mostly held since July 20. Let's not forget, though, this isn't just tribal violence. Syria's new regime has roots in radical Islamist factions like former al-Qaeda affiliates. And for minority groups like the Druze, who follow an ancient offshoot of Islam and have faced persecution for centuries, this is an existential threat. But the trauma remains, and the deeper battle over Syria's future is far from over.